41 home runs in a round.
Dude, Pete's done. Pete's so done. He's done.
All-Star Week. We really made it, didn't we? I mean, we've been planning this stuff really since around the time we started this podcast. We got pretty lucky that the All-Star Game's here in Seattle this year. I've never been to any events. The last time the All-Star Game was in Seattle, I was not even 4 years old. Anyway, just got up a few minutes ago. It's about 8:30. Gonna eat, gonna get ready. And I'm gonna head over to TJ's. We're gonna meet up, and then we're gonna head down to the ballpark and get ready for the Futures game and the celebrity softball game. Making sure to pack for the day too. I mean, obviously we've got our mics to do some interviews throughout the day, portable charger, we're probably gonna need it. We're gonna be out most of the day, but that's basically our starter pack. It's nothing too crazy, but for a long day out of the ballpark, we're trying to be prepared. I'm curious to see who we're gonna meet this week too. We've got a few people we're planning to meet up with, and we'll take you guys along for the ride for that if we can, but the thing about All-Star Week is there's so many celebrities out, there's people around that you wouldn't expect to meet, you might just run into on the street. I'm sure it's going to happen at some point. I just have no prediction for who it'll be, but we'll keep you guys updated as we go. And I can't say it enough, but I cannot wait. I have been waiting my whole life to have All-Star Week in my hometown. Again, I don't remember it back in 2001. I am so looking forward to this week. So let's get it rolling, as we like to say on the podcast. All right, we just light railed down. We're outside Lumen Field, Fan Fest event. TJ, anything we're looking forward to?
Do you want to go get some Starbucks? I think we could use some coffee right now.
You know, for those of you who don't know, I boycott Starbucks forever.
Wow.
We will never, ever show up to that original Starbucks or any Starbucks. Okay, I'm about to speak this into existence. Look at this. Look at this jersey in these colors. It's July now. Come January next year, let's speak it into existence. He's gonna be wearing these colors in the Pacific Northwest. At some point, we will run into some celebrities or media people we recognize. We just don't know when it's gonna be. You got any predictions?
Ryan Divish.
Let's see if Ryan Divish is out here. He'll be out here at some point. You think he'll be out at the bars?
He might. In a more serious note, you could spot Adam Ray for us. I would say it's a good chance he'd be here.
That would be a cool one. I mean, the only thing about Adam Ray is he's on tour. That's certainly a guest we'd love to have on at some point. He has an awesome podcast. If he's here, we'll look out for him. All right, we're inside FanFest now. What's up, Mookie? We had some more people recognize us, which is super cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. In the span of just walking down Lumen Field, shout out to Luke, shout out to Kyle, and shout out to Trey. That was pretty awesome seeing you guys. It is nice in here. I mean, this does remind me a lot of the Super Bowl. Lots of picture opportunities, an incredibly long line for the merch. We will not be waiting in that.
All right, we're getting in line for the Futures game. We've been doing a bunch of fan interviews so far. We're going to do a bunch more. Tigers.
I already pissed off the A's guy. Just being stupid.
This guy says to an A's fan. What did you say?
I think I said, do you want to cover up the Oakland and put Vegas instead? I mean, zero feel on my part. I mean, if we're talking on the scouting scale, it's about 20 grade. So, L on my part.
This guy gets an A's fan to agree to do an interview and then trashes on him. Unreal. Anybody you're looking forward to seeing today?
Harry Ford.
I'm going to say Jonathan Clase. Non-Mariners, let's go Marcelo Meyer and Jackson Holiday. I mean, there's so many good guys in this game. We're going to meet up with the Just Baseball guys here in a few minutes. We're excited to do that. We can't wait to see some of the game's next big stars here playing the Futures game. So let's see what we got. Okay, we're going to meet Jim Callis, MLB pipeline writer, friend of ours. He's been on the podcast. We're going to do that before the Futures game starts here. We're looking forward to talking to him. It's been a while since we've seen him in person. Jim was great. He always is. Now we're going to go watch the Futures game, meet up with our friends from Just Baseball, and watch the next big stars.
Update from the bottom of the first inning. Jonathan Clase struck out.
Catcher number 1, Harry Ford.
All right, Harry struck out in his first at bat too. I would guess these guys will get another. We'll see.
Amazing. I can't thank you guys enough for the love, for the support. I've had so much fun playing here. And for a lot longer. I appreciate all you guys.
In the end, it was only one at bat each for Clase and Harry. Harry looked like he was swinging for the fences, maybe just a little bit, which I can't blame him. I think the highlight of the day, dog, was Harry getting a standing ovation from the drunken people of the pen before the game. I would solidly say that was the highlight of the day.
Are we surprised that people in the pen knew who he was?
I'm honestly a little bit yes, but I think this means you can now raise your expectations to the people we meet out there. The good people that we feature on our channel.
Clase had a nice catch in center field, which was really cool. After this, we're going to watch the celebrity softball game, but Futures game as a whole, awesome experience. It's our first time at it. We're going to see a lot of these guys shining bright in the big leagues one day, and we got to see them up close, which was pretty cool. First day basically wrapped up. We're out of the celebrity softball game. Didn't get to stay the whole game.
Good, thank God. It took 2 batters to realize how shitty it was.
Mike Cameron hit a bomb. Brett Boone hit a bomb.
Not a good day for Felix on the bump.
Saw some theatrics, but pretty cool first day. Back at it tomorrow for day 2.
Day 2. Voice a little raspy, a little bit sunburnt, but that's all right. Draft day today, the Mariners have 3 first-round picks. That's going to be really cool. That doesn't happen often. We're going to be at an event. If you've seen us post it on social media, we've been talking about it for a while now. It's over at Gantry Public House. It's with our friends at Just Baseball. eBay's putting on the event. We can't wait for it. We're going to be there all day. We're going to be hanging out, eating, drinking. People are going to be stopping by, and we're going to have a bunch of content to do today too. So we're going to get going.
Okay, we're back down around the ballpark for day 2. What does Drake say in that song? It says draft day, Johnny Manziel. Well, I guess that's us today because it's draft day.
3 first-round picks and free food and drink at Gantry Public House. Who can complain?
I'm not complaining. I mean, so we thought we'd probably get back last night to our houses around, I don't know, 8:30 or 9. I mean, Futures game, Celebrity softball game. It didn't go crazy late. Then we ended up going out to the bars with some of our friends, some of the people from Just Baseball, and it was really fun. The trade-off is we're trying to rally today, which we're going to do, but that doesn't change the fact we're hyped for the draft, and we can't wait to get going. Well, this isn't T-Mobile Park.
No. I got to say, this MLB draft setup inside of Lumen Field is fantastic. It'd be nice if they were playing a football game in here, but I think this is a great second alternative, don't you think? A little bit of a nice pregame to game.
Broncos country, let's ride?
Yeah, let's ride, baby. Let's rock.
I'm just kidding. Gino till the day we die.
All right, catching our breath quickly before we get into Gantry here in Lumen Field. Wow, I usually can't afford these seats where we're sitting right here.
No, what do these go for? $300?
It's like more than that. $700 a game, I would say. But whoever won the lottery to get in here and watch the draft, they're gonna have a treat. It's a really good seat from up here in whatever section this is of Lumen Field. Got to meet Joe Doyle, fun guy.
Noted awesome guy. He's going to be our first recurring guest, by the way. We've had a bunch of awesome guests. Joe's coming on this week to talk draft with us. First recurring guest.
Yeah, that'll be really fun. Joe's out here putting in the work on the ground in the media tent. Should be an exciting draft tonight. But when we talk to you next, we'll probably be in Gantry.
All right, we're out at Gantry Public House. We're going to be here all afternoon, all evening. We're watching the MLB draft, eBay trading card going on with our friends at Just Baseball. Come hang out. We're going to be here hanging out. Free food, free drinks till 7 p.m. Okay, draft's going on. Just Baseball guys are doing their live stream back there.
A little bit of drama at the top. Dylan Goose goes 2. Still kind of weird that he wasn't willing to go 1, but I guess Washington's going to pay him whatever he needs to. But Paul Skeens, pretty good number 1 pick, I'd say.
Mariners will be up in a little bit. Draft's been fun so far. We'll keep you tuned. All right, M's are on the clock. Boys are getting ready to make a pick. How are we feeling?
Eager. This has taken a while. A little bit fast in the NFL draft, obviously. Very nice. Very appreciative. There's been some good mix-up in the draft here. Most of the guys so far that we wanted, they are already off the board. So it's gonna be interesting.
All right, Mariners make their first pick of the night. They go with Colt Emerson, high school shortstop out of Ohio. Not a lot of college bats left at that pick, so how are we feeling?
Dude, the board really fell not the way we wanted to. The complete opposite way. And it really encapsulated when Chase Davis went 21. And we're sitting there thinking, okay, Matt Shaw and Tommy Troy went way earlier than we thought. So once it gets to that point, as you told me, you obviously never draft for need in the baseball draft. But the Mariners need some older, preferably infield hitting prospects, and there were none left. And they weren't at the point here in the draft where they were going to stretch and overdraft some college guys. So instead, you take the talented, significantly younger high school guy, and that's what it's going to be like for Cole Emerson. It's going to be interesting slotting him in the low minors. Mariners have a lot of really, really young shortstops, and it's going to be interesting to see how they mix them all together.
All right, picks 29 and 30 are in. Mariners are opting to go with a lot of high school bats instead of the college bats. They go with Johnny Farmello at 29, high school outfielder, and Ty Pete at 30, another high school shortstop.
It's going to be interesting to learn a little bit more about these guys. This system has just gotten younger and younger. That's going to be now 2 17-year-old high school shortstops in the first round for this Mariners club. So, like, the complex league's pretty jammed at shortstop. I'm not where they finding the reps for all these guys. It's going to be a good question.
So 2 years down the line, here's how they have to balance these reps. Belnine Celestin, Ty Pete, Colt Emerson, Michael Arroyo. Am I leaving guys out?
I mean, Axel Sanchez, Cole Young's going to be a slight step ahead of them, but that's anticipating Cole Young follows the traditional, leverage of going forward and isn't struggling at a level and they might prioritize him at a lower level of the minor leagues if one of these guys wants to shoot up. All right, here we are at the conclusion of day 2, fun draft day. Mariners with 4 draft picks. We're excited to break down on our later episode this week. Tonight, we still have an episode to record, Doug. How are we feeling?
Yeah, we're tired. We've been walking a lot. And we're still going to put an episode out for Wednesday, which we do it for you guys. So we're excited. We're excited for what the rest of the week holds, but we're going to power through the rest of the night, record an episode, try to get to bed at a reasonable hour, and get up tomorrow ready for day 3 and for the Derby.
Content never stops. We're looking forward to seeing a Julio dub tomorrow. Let's go.
Okay, it's Derby Day, meaning it's Julio Day. We have been waiting forever for this. Look, the first 2 days of All-Star Week have been really fun. Nothing compares to the Monday and Tuesday. So we just talked to Brett Boone.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
That was really cool. Got an interview with him, got a picture with him. Really awesome guy. And hey, home run Derby legend.
I think that's honestly a great way to kick off Derby Day, wouldn't you think? I mean, noted slugger, one of the best sluggers in M's history, and nice enough to be out here taking some photos with some fans and contributing to the social media content. That's content you only get if you follow us.
You better do that. Okay, so we had to flag this guy down because we see a jersey from a distance away. We see the back of the jersey. And can you turn around for us and just show people who it is? Look at this. Come on. Like, this is speaking it into existence, right?
That's right. Show me the money, right? Let's show it to him, man. Let's show it to him, Jerry. Let's get this done. I mean, I'm tired of where we've been. We've been in 40 years. We haven't even been to the big show. It's time to get it done. You imagine this guy on this team? Like, it's the missing piece, right? I mean, who's above you if you add this to this Mariners team?
Listen, Jerry Maguire said, show me the money. There's no reason Jerry DePoto can't say, show me the money.
Absolutely.
Derby starts in a few hours. We're heading our way over to the Halfback Grill. We're going to meet up with our friends Mike Lefko and Bob Stelton, friends of the pod on 710. TJ, we also made a new friend. We just met Matt and Coda from Babita Tailgate. Awesome social media accounts. Do some really fun fan interviews and a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm kind of disappointed in my personal trivia answers, though. I can't believe I passed over Edgar Martinez. Alas, that was super fun, and we're excited to go head inside.
Yeah, so they asked a bunch of different trivia. They asked us name the Mariners home run leader all time at each position. So TJ, me, my brother Spencer, we all got in there and tried to give our best answers. We actually rolled through it pretty quick. Maybe that's a shocker, maybe it's not. Bunch of fun. We're going to repost it on our channels when they post it. Made a new friend in Matt, which was really cool. And now let's head over to the Halfback. All right, we made it in. Batting practice just wrapping up. Derby will get underway in a little bit here. Hey, we just talked to Blooper.
How about Blooper? It's great to meet a celebrity in person, isn't it?
Not when you get shoved in the face like I did.
Yeah. Sorry, dog.
Not great. But hey, we can't wait. We're getting closer and closer. Less than 45 minutes from the start of the Derby. We're actually not sitting together for this. TJ's sitting with his family. I'm sitting with my brother.
It's good to see Sam Carlson here from the Aqua Sox. Just met him down there. Awesome dude. But this Derby's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
They told us no Snapdragons in the Home Run Derby, so I guess he won't be out there, but he'll be watching from the stands just like we will. Here we go. We're almost set. Spencer, let's go, dude. Let's go, Julio. Let's go, Julio. His pace is too fast. Right, Randy's moving on. He's facing off with Luis Robert in the semifinals. On the other side of the bracket, Vladdy beats Mookie. It's Julio time now, though.
Time for Julio. Let's go. Let's go, baby. He's going to beat Pete second time in a row. A little underwhelmed with the Derby so far, but Julio's going to light this place on fire. This is going to be insane.
Weird that we're a little nervous. Let's go, Julio. Hey, he's got it. He's got it. He beat him last year. He's going to beat him this year. I know this event's supposed to be for fun, but we're legit nervous. Come on, Julio. Let's do it. He might get the 40 in the first round. 32 before extra time. He's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
41 home runs in a round. He's now the only player ever with multiple 30 homer rounds. That is just bonkers. I don't even have words to explain it. That was worth the price of admission. Let's go.
41 bombs! 41! Dude, Pete's done. Pete's so done. He's done. We said he was done. I mean, look, shout out Pete Alonso. He still had a good round, but 41? That's twice in 2 years Julio's broke a single round record for the Derby.
All right, Julio advances, 41, incredible, but what else do we expect from him? He's on to the next round, and it's electric in here.
Randy Arozarena's going to the finals. I'll tell you what, he is no joke in this Derby. 35 bombs. Let's see if Julio can get past Vladdy, but he's got his work cut out for him.
He's going to hit 42 this round. Time to go win it.
Let's go, Julio. Let's go, Julio. Let's go.
All right, only 20 in the second round for Julio. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think he might have ran out of gas in the first round.
Dicey. He's got 20. 20 home runs in this format is tough, and when you're going against Vladdy, it gets even tougher. We'll hold out hope. We'll hold our breath. It's going to be tough. We'll see what Vladdy does. Well, just ran out of gas. Vladdy hits 21. He outlasts Julio. Vladdy and Randy going to the finals. It's just so hard. Vladdy might be one of the only people on earth better at this Derby thing than Julio. Look, it's a shame he's not going to the finals, but he put on an awesome show in that first round. He lit up this ballpark. The people got what they wanted.
So 20 wasn't enough. Julio falls in the second round. Randy versus Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the final. Julio just ran out of gas. Unfortunate.
Wow, so Vladdy did it. He outlasted Randy. Randy couldn't quite get 4 in the last 30 seconds. Vladdy deserves it, man. Remember in 2019, he went insane and nuclear with those 90-plus home runs in the Derby, and he didn't win? He deserves it this time. He deserves to hold that crown up, and he's doing it now. Day 2 wrapped up. Vladdy wins the home run Derby. We got any final thoughts?
I thought someone was hitting one out of the stadium, to be completely honest. But no one, like Luis Robert hit the back wall, apparently. I must have missed that. But no, like otherwise, there wasn't anything really close. Julio ran out of gas after the first round. Awesome start, disappointing finish for him. But looking forward to tomorrow. It should be fun. Whatever we do, even if we end up don't go in the game, it's going to be fun.
Pretty cool Derby. A lot of great guys in it. Julio still put on a show. I'd say it's the second year in a row he stole the show, but didn't win. So good day 3. We got one more day tomorrow coming up. All right, final day, All-Star game. Are we going yet or not? That's TBD. We've got some stuff planned no matter what, but we'll see how it goes throughout the day, and we'll take you guys with us. But before then, we've got a bunch of stuff to do too. So let's go meet up with TJ. Walking around the Fan Fest again. We'll see who we find today.
Yeah, we'll see. We're hoping that we're going to snag some more media members today as they make their way from the red carpet. But right now, important content idea. Lau and I are going to go hit some upper deck homers in CenturyLink or in Lumen. So stay tuned. There you go. Yeah. Former high school state champ in the box.
Honestly, after taking those swings in the cage, I'm really wondering how I'm sitting here swinging at FanFest events and Corbin Carroll's out playing in the real game. For those who don't know that story, my high school team, which I was on, I was a bench player, but on it, beat Corbin Carroll in our state title game. So really, I feel like we should be switching spots after that. How are you feeling?
Why weren't you in the Derby yesterday?
I don't know, I probably should have been.
I swung and missed twice, which was really embarrassing. The ball looked like it was coming a little bit faster than it was. But, you know, for not swinging a bat since we were in college, I kind of liked how I swung. I hit a couple balls on the nose. So, you know what? I'll give myself a B grade. There you go.
Last time we swung the bats was probably our intramural softball team, and I can't stress this enough. We were a literal disgrace. So we'll leave it at that. All right, for a lot of the afternoon, we've kind of just been hanging out, hoping people we notice stop by or people we recognize. Camping out on Occidental Ave a lot of the afternoon. And we ran into Jake and Jordan, our friends at Cespedes Family Barbecue. It was awesome to run into them. We did some content with them. You'll see that coming soon on our socials. And TJ, you want to show what they gave us?
Hats. Look at, I don't know how good of a view we can get, but it's the Cespedes Barbacast hats. They're awesome. You know, A's colors, but you know what? Green and gold, we'll call them Sonic colors. They're awesome. So glad to run into them. They're two really super nice guys. And yeah, this is what we do All-Star Game style for, to run into all the famous people.
Two of the greatest guys out there. Content's awesome. As people, they're awesome. And we were really happy to run into them. All-Star Game starts in about an hour or so. We're actually walking the opposite direction. As of now, we're not going to the game. Ticket prices are just ridiculous. So we've got an alternative option.
We're heading over to the John Boy Media Watch Party in Capitol Hill. Should be fun. Gonna meet those guys for the first time. Should be exciting. Yeah, the tickets, you know, I didn't think anything could possibly be more expensive than the single playoff game at T-Mobile Park last year, but it has managed to exceed that somehow. So good job, baseball.
Yeah, they're like $375, and it's an hour before the game. Anyway, we've connected with some people at John Boy. We've talked to Jolly Olive, who's one of the big personalities there. So we're going to go meet up with them and hang out at that event.
Okay, just finished up our All-Star Game watching festivities at the John Boy Media event. We saw Kirby's inning, which was probably the most important thing of the day. I think we still don't know what happened with Julio, but it's fine.
He struck out. Doval got him.
But regardless, it was great getting to meet all the John Boy Media people. Lau and I have both watched all their stuff for years now, and to finally get to meet most of them outside of Jimmy, who did not make the trip, was really nice.
They were all really cool. I mean, Jake, Trevor Pluth, Jolly Olive, who, by the way, stay tuned. He's going to be on the podcast at the end of August. Jolly Olive, if you're a fan of John Boy, if you're a fan of his, he's going to be on with us, which is really cool. But we met everybody. They were awesome. Chris Rose, too. Really fun to talk to and just as genuine as they seem. So it was a fun event to be at. Final video. All-Star Week over. As you can tell, my voice is pretty much gone. We had a blast. You got any final thoughts?
Well, our roles are reversed finally, so now you know what it feels like to talk a little bit too loudly. But what a week, man. It is so nice to have a sporting events celebratory event come to your hometown and have you experience all these, special events and all these people come here that you wouldn't get to meet otherwise, because, we don't have the budget to go meet all these people like John Boy or Just Baseball and all that stuff. But you know what we did? We got to meet them all this week, and it was fantastic. The events were great. And Julio did not strike out to end the All-Star game, which is a huge plus.
No, he did not. Now, as we wrap this up and get the second half going, let's get it going, boys. Come on. You're a second half team. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the offense motoring and put yourselves into the playoffs. Let this be the start of a good second half.